Counting on alum Jim Bob Duggar continues to make many people curious about how he's managing his family after all the controversies they faced since Josh's CSA arrest in April 2021, especially regarding his daughter-in-law, Anna. There are reports that Josh and Anna are on the verge of getting divorced. However, some Redditors think the Duggar family patriarch is holding her back from making such decisions. Keep reading to see why. One of Jim Bob's most recent appearances was during Jed and Katie's gender reveal party last month. The married couple revealed that they're expecting twin baby girls, making Michelle and Jim Bob excited. But what caught the attention of many Counting On fans was Jim Bob's weight loss. According to some, it's either he's starting to live a healthy lifestyle or the stress has taken a toll on his health. Reports claim that Jim Bob has been trying to overturn Josh's case. An insider even claimed that the oldest Duggar child is threatening to write a tell-all book about the family, which may be the reason why his dad has been trying to set him free. But it's believed that the latest rejection of Josh's certiorari request puts the nail in the coffin for his attempts to defend himself. Some Redditors discuss the possibility that Jim Bob Duggar is holding back Anna. According to the poster, they think the Counting On alum is keeping track of his daughter-in-law's expenses so he could hold them against her if she tries to leave. Sources claim that Jim Bob has supported Anna financially since Josh's conviction. Several commenters agreed with the theory and pointed out that he had done the same to his daughters. He tracked his daughters' costs to grow up, tracked his wife's menstrual cycles. Of course he's keeping track of Anna's and her M's costs. It's too bad he didn't care enough to track his pig of a son's pornography sessions. It's really sad how much time he spent tracking the money he spent raising his kids instead of spending time with them. This is such a good point. He's probably got the number for everyone, including Meech and the little ones. I don't doubt it. He has the time and he is controlling and petty as asterisk. I also believe that he isn't really giving her the money as a gift, but had her sign a contract that any cash he gives her is considered a loan. Same with Jay Fallon's legal costs. There are also rumors that Jim Bob is planning to bring his family back on the reality show. The rumors come after Jana's sudden return to social media and YouTube after a 2-year hiatus. The Counting On alum even sparked speculation that she may be engaged, which may be documented for a special episode. However, TLC has yet to show interest in bringing the family back. Over the years, Duggar News followers know TLC had unexpectedly become a part of a huge controversy. That's because they cancelled 19 Kids and Counting On. It was all due to Josh Duggar's allegation and charges of molestation, and now he's serving a prison sentence for the same. Apart from this, the family went through another controversy with the release of Shiny Happy People, a documentary exposing their toxic lifestyle and religious practices. Since then, the Duggars have been staying low-key as they have lost a lot in the past few years. It's rare to see Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar in plain sight these days. But one of the users ended up spotting the couple on an outing and made a shocking revelation. It's been many years since Duggar News followers moved on from watching the family on TV. It was after dark truths after their life came out. Josh Duggar's imprisonment really dented their reputation. These days, parents Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar make sure not to be in the limelight. But a viewer spotted them recently. Jim Bob and Michelle were in the Clearwater area in Arkansas. The user found it strange how there were no kids with them. While most of their adult kids are married and have a life of their own, they are still responsible for looking after minor kids. Some said on Reddit that the Duggar News couple's youngest daughter, Josie, must be 14 years old now. Hence, they must be capable of taking care of themselves. Another viewer recalled how in the show, Jim Bob and Michelle had their 12-year-old kids take care of their toddlers. So they had a system for looking after the supersized family. Many of them also criticized the parents for such a thing. They found it odd how rarely they had seen the family spend time with their little kids. As mentioned above, a lot has changed in the Duggar family in recent years. There is a theory that Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar are not on good terms with their adult kids. While they would join them for big gatherings with the rest of the supersized family, None of them have been spending time with them on a one-on-one basis. A Duggar News follower made an interesting observation recently. Jim, Bob, and Michelle celebrated their 40th anniversary. But what's strange is that there was no wish from any of the Duggar siblings. Due to this, everyone has been wondering if their relationship with their parents has soured due to all the controversies and scandals. Well, there is no sure way of confirming this, but viewers have started to feel there is truth to this suspicion as Jim and Michelle Duggar are getting spotted alone these days. Keep an eye on TV season and spoilers for more Duggar News updates. Counting on alums Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar have been inactive on social media for quite some time. The married couple left the online world in April 2021 after the CSAM arrest of their oldest son, Josh. Since then, fans have only been able to get updates about the two through their children's vlogs and social media posts. But despite their absence, some Redditors think 2025 will be a huge year for the family. Keep reading to see why. Earlier this year, Josh reportedly filed for certiorari. It's a request to have a higher court review the decisions made by a lower court. The Counting on alum also believes Caleb Williams should be blamed as an alternate suspect. However, the Supreme Court rejected Josh's latest appeal, and many believe it puts the nail in the coffin for his chances to defend himself. There are also speculations that Jim Bob has been funding most of his son's defenses, and a lot of people are upset as he could have just used the money for his kids or organizations that help victims of child abuse. Josh is currently serving his 12.5-year prison sentence in FCI Cedarville Federal Prison in Texas. There are also rumors that his wife, Anna, no longer visits him, making several people think they're on their way to a divorce. Some Redditors discussed why 2025 will be a big year for the Duggar family. According to the poster, there will be a baby boom next year. They think Kendra, Lauren, Jill, Jessa, and Hannah will all welcome new grandbabies for Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar. Katie is currently the only pregnant Duggar today. The Counting on alum is expecting twin baby girls with Jed, and it's believed that she'll welcome her twins sometime next year. Aside from the baby boom, several commenters speculate another scandal may surface next year, especially with Jim Bob's troubles with the IRS. I am manifesting a big audit from the IRS. I mean, considering what we already know about them, imagine all the things that we don't. I see another scandal coming. I have a gut feeling that Jill is already pregnant. If Jason and Maddie are already courting, there is no way they're going to wait until fall of next year to get married. April 2025, tops. I think the Vuelos will have a baby next year. Jeremy will definitely want to try once more for a boy, and it's been long enough since Evangeline to distance themselves from crazy Quiverful-style fundies.